Hey guys, it's Tez. Welcome back to TezMania TV. In today's video, I am doing a haul, and it is a haul from Crazy Factory, which is an online shop for all kinds of piercing jewelry. They have a fuck ton of it. I have featured them in a lot of my haul videos over the years because they are my go-to place for piercing jewelry. They're cheap, they have a great variety of products, and quality-wise, they still hold up well. So yeah, I'm a happy customer. That's why I keep returning to them. And I haven't opened the package yet, and I've tried to not like go through the order and be like, oh yeah, I ordered this and that, so I kind of don't remember every single product, but I know that I made the order with the intent of getting mostly new stuff for my conch piercing. I'm also getting my other conch pierced soon, but I think I got a mix of different kinds of piercing products, so yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. And I have two cameras set up, so one where you will see me, and the other one where you will see close-ups of the products themselves. So I'm gonna try to flip this camera so that I can see myself in that camera, but then control the stuff that's happening over here. So unfortunately, you guys, we're gonna have to look at my ring light a little bit. Okay, let's open this sucker. Before I go through everything, here is a list of all the items that I ordered. If you want to see the article numbers, the prices, sizes, anything like that, you have the details right here. So give your screen a pause if you need to look at some of those details. Here is page 2. I ordered a lot of stuff this time. And on page 3, there's just one item. So yeah, that was all the items I got. So I actually got 20 items this time. So most of the products arrive in these little single plastic bags, as you can tell. And they have the information on a little tag, so you can see the diameter of the piercing, the gauge, the item number, so you can find it on your invoice. So like I've said in previous videos, I think my issue with the conch piercing is that I really want to be able to wear rings in here and sleep on it with it still being comfortable. But right now that's just not the case. So my solution for that was to put a chain through instead, which looks nice. I made a video about that, but it's not a ring. So I got some tips from some of you guys, and I got a couple of different ring options that I'm going to try out and see if any of these work better for me. So the first thing that one of you actually gave me the idea for, which was to get one of these sort of oval rings. Now I'm just guessing size-wise here because I don't actually know the exact measurement. It's kind of tricky to measure, so you just have to buy jewelry and then like, oh, okay, this fits. Find what works for you, try a bunch of different ones out. So that's why there's going to be doubles of a lot of these. Like I got the same kind of jewelry, but in 2 different sizes. Hopefully one of those will fit. And the other I will just keep for maybe some other upcoming piercing. So I did get this oval one in 2 different sizes, as you can see. The larger size is a 12 millimeter gauge and the smaller is a 10. These are all 1.2 millimeter thick though. That goes for all of the piercings that are for my conch because that is the size it was pierced at. So yeah, these are clickers, but they are oval or teardrop clickers. Somebody recommended that I try these in the conch because supposedly they're supposed to be more comfortable to sleep in. I have no idea if that's going to work, but we're definitely going to try it. Next up, I got some horseshoe rings with spiked attachments. These don't actually say the measurements in the same way that the others did, but it says 10 here and 12 here, so I'm guessing these are 10 and 12 millimeters as well. That'll be kind of an open jewelry option instead of a closed ring, and I like the look of spikes. I do have 2 spikes in my vertical helix on this ear as well, so I thought that those might look good together. And the fact that they're spikes, not just round ball attachments, kind of, I don't know, I just thought that that would make them look better or fall better. I don't know, it might not do that at all. And then I got another horseshoe ring. The attachment here is, instead of spikes, it's a cone-shaped triple ball kind of spike. I don't know what these are actually called, but you can see what it is. And this one, for some reason, I only got in one size. I think I can only find one of them. And it appears to be a 12 millimeter. Then we have this. I'm not sure if I got this for this piercing or not. This is a 12 millimeter horseshoe ring with regular balls. And they're sort of marbled black acrylic balls. I guess I was just after the jewelry and just picked any kind of attachment here. It doesn't matter. They all fit together, so I can just switch them around. This is actually not for my conch. This is a spiked clicker, and this is 1.6 millimeters thick, not 1.2. This is for stacking in my septum. Because I did get one of these earlier, but I got it in 1.2 and it broke. It was kind of fragile, so I wanted to get the 1.6 one instead. This is 10 millimeters in diameter. I do love stacking in my septum piercing, so I was thinking that will look good with something very simple and thick in front of it. So yeah, it's a nice simple clicker, but then you have the detail of 3 spikes, which I really like. And then we have these two, which are just plain circular clickers. Again, 1.2, and these are 10 and 12 millimeters in gauge. Because I actually haven't tried just plain round clickers. I've tried clickers that have like decorations on them, and I don't know why a plain one would fit better. It probably won't. I mean, it fits so that I can wear it and walk around with it and stuff, but I can't sleep on it because it like pushes itself into the ear in a very uncomfortable way. But yeah, can't hurt to try. And if it doesn't work, I can always wear these like as stacking jewelry for my septum instead. So they are going to get used no matter what. For the septum, I also got these two. So these are, if you can see the side here, these are tiny little clickers, and they're double row ones. And they look like flat studs, which I thought was pretty cool. This one will probably be too small for my septum. It might be so that it kind of pinches the very tip of the nose. I sometimes forget which sizes don't actually fit in the septum. So the small one is 6 millimeters in diameter, and the bigger one is 8. So I think the 8 is probably going to be good for stacking. Maybe it'll work with this. Like I'll put that one in front of that. That could be cute. And then the third one, obviously, because I always wear 3 in my septum. These are also meant mainly for my conch. And different lengths, because I need different lengths for different purposes. When I do the chain, like I did in a previous video here on YouTube, you need a longer bar for that, obviously, because there needs to be room for the chain as well. But if I'm just wearing the bar with an attachment, I need shorter bars than the ones I have right now. So you have these two that are pretty short. So I think this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6 millimeters in length, the bar or labret itself. And then it's just, I think, a 4 millimeter attachment or ball on each. These are really comfortable for your conch because of the flat back. You sleep super well on that. Right now I'm wearing a jewelry that is attached from the front, and you screw the ball on in the back, which is easier to put in, but it means you have a ball in the back, so it kind of squeezes up against your ear a little bit. Most of the time I don't actually feel that, but sometimes it's just more comfortable to have a flat back. So that's why I got a couple of these, so that I can put different attachments on it. And these are all internally threaded, by the way. That's the best kind of jewelry. And I also got one that is 8 millimeters, but that's one without an attachment. Again, they all fit each other. So here you can see that it is internally threaded. And then we have this little thing. Sometimes Crazy Factory package their stuff like this instead of in the regular bags. I don't know why they do that. I thought they only did that for sterilizing. But no, they apparently do that for some other stuff too. So I think we have some attachments and stuff in here. Oh, no, it's 3 separate bags in one little container. I don't know why they do that, but yeah. These are all for the conch, starting with this one, which is a little lightning rod. I'm gonna be Harry Potter, but in my ear instead of on my forehead. Thought that was pretty cute. So these are basically just the same as these, but with more fun attachments, really. I don't know, maybe that's why they put them in the little pot. So then you have one that is a star. I don't think it has a color. I think it's just a star. Yeah, it's a star, and then it has a little stamp of an even tinier star inside of it, which I thought was nice. Sometimes you want to wear more discreet stuff. And then you have this one, which is just like a big old flat disc with a bunch of clear rhinestones in it, which is like, if you want to get fancy, that's a good kind of jewelry to put in your conch. And then we have these two that I am really excited about. These are obviously not for the conch. These are for my stretched lobes. I don't use a lot of ear weights because my neck is that sensitive to weights. I can't wear anything too heavy. I can't wear big headphones or anything. It'll just start hurting. Sometimes I really want to wear some ear weights just for a little bit because it looks so good. So yeah, I got 2 of those. These are pretty heavy. I hope I can wear them without it hurting too bad. I thought these just looked awesome. So these are clickers, which means they're easy to open and close, and they are magnetized. So nothing that needs a lot of work to open and close, and they will still stay closed. I'm just gonna put those in right away. So you either wear these through your tunnels like this, or you wear them directly into your stretched lobe. I'm going to do that on the other side so you can see how that looks. So you have naked lobe on that side and then through a tunnel on this side. I prefer this look. The naked lobe thing, it looks good on some people, but I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get stuck and tear it. So I rarely wear my ear weights like this, but I think it looks good though. A friend of mine wears it like this all the time, and I keep thinking I should do that more often because she looks awesome, but yeah, I forget. So yeah, that means they hang a bit lower down on that side than this, but I do like the look of my tunnels as well, so this is the way I prefer to do it. And then the other pair of weights, these are skull shaped, as you can see. These I don't think I can wear through my tunnels. Maybe if I wear a slimmer tunnel than the one I have in right now. This is like thick wood, but it should definitely work through the skin. I feel like these are going to fall off. Maybe not. They're nice. I like them. That was actually all the products that I had. I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions about any of them or anything like that. If you haven't checked out Crazy Factor before, I do recommend that you do that. They have a lot of fun stuff at great prices. They are, I think their main warehouse is located in Germany, so that's where they send everything from. It took me about a week to get it here to Sweden. That is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, do no harm, but take no shit. I'll see you next time.